Guys, we're here in the soap room today and I'm going to show you how I make a batch of my hot process shea butter soaps. And realize that when I say shea butter soaps, shea butter is just one of the oils. I typically use 5 different vegetable oils in my soap, and shea is to me the most important one, but it's not the only one. If it were to be the only soap, only oil that I used, the soap would melt away fast. It wouldn't last long. It wouldn't lather well. It would be super moisturizing, but you'd lose all the other properties that make it a well-rounded soap. So I use just a little bit of shea, a little bit of castor oil, and then larger parts of coconut and larger yet parts of palm oil, organic and sustainable palm, and olive oil. So I'm going to get started and I'll kind of show you the process of weighing out the oils and putting them in my soap pots. I use an Escali scale. That's a 13-pound scale. I keep it in a Ziploc bag so it keeps the control panel clean. It will last a lot longer if you do that. The soap pots that I use are stainless steel stock pots. They're not real heavy. They're just typical grade. I don't know what the weight is on them. Comes in a set of 3, a 20, a 16, and a 12. And today the oils will go in the 12. And the double boiler, the part holding the water, is the 20 quart. So let me just get started. And I'll give you a closer up on this as I get going. But for now, I'll weigh through. I'm going to make 6 batches today. And I do cook them all at the same time. But I'll get started and then you'll see the process. So guys, you're steering down into my soap pot. Again, this is a 16 quart stock pot, stainless steel. Stainless steel does not react with lye, so that's why you use stainless steel. And I'm using this because I do double boiler hot process soap, and this is what I cook the soap in then. So in the pot so far, I've got my little bit of shea butter and my little bit of castor oil. And I've been doing this so long that I no longer measure the oils individually and then add them to the pot. I just add them as I go. So it's a little bit faster. Don't have so many things to clean up. Just the way I do it. If you're just starting, don't do as I'm doing. Measure them individually. You'll thank me later. So now going in is the olive oil. And again, this is one of the 5 oils I use in my base recipe. And olive oil just makes a really nice moisturizing soap. So that's why I add it to my recipe. And then I zero out the scale because I'm going to start another big bit of addition, and that's going to be my palm oil. And again, I use organic sustainable palm. Guys, my hands are clean. You know, I'm a soap lady. You could wear gloves if you're so inclined. I typically don't because part of the filling up the double boilers means that I am right at the sink where I fill up my soap pots and then wash my hands. Everything is copacetic that way. So I'm just measuring in. Don't want to get too much, don't want to get too little. That's the thing with digital scales, and that's why we don't have soap like our grandmothers had that was real lye heavy, the kind of, you know, what they always said, the lye-based soaps that ate your skin off. We don't have to worry about that now because we have these wonderful digital scales that keep our recipes exact each time. And then next I'm going to add my coconut oil. And coconut oil, unless it's really hot summer, is solid. And I use the 92 degree coconut oil. It creates a little harder bar of soap. And, you know, coconut oil is really long lasting, so it's not like it goes bad. It's much more forgiving than palm oil. But remember, soap making is a synergy of oils, and when you first get started, you want to find the combination of oils that create great lather, great moisturizing, that last. The bar of soap will not melt away. So that's what your search is. Now, I'm not quite done here with the coconut oil. I've got to cut another big chunk off, and I'm using a knife to cut into my cube of coconut oil to get the exact amount I need. And I'm just about there, so bear with me. And I tend to slow down as I get closer, as the scale gets closer to the amount that I need, so I don't go over. And you will notice, you know, Jackie, this shea butter soap lady, nowhere in this do you see goat milk. Goat milk is not an oil. Goat milk does not create soap. It's used as either the liquid to make soap, which I'll get to a little bit later here, or it's a nice addition later on in the soap after it's cooled to make the soap nice and creamy. So there you go, guys. That's my 5 oils. I'm going to zero the scale out, and I've got 6 of these or 5 more of these to go. So I'll tune back with you in a few minutes after I'm done with that.